Hey, Justin here, welcome back. So just taking a look at some paphs in bloom. I got some new ones compared to last time, so you can take a look at them one by one. This one on the left here is Paphiopedilum exul. It's a lowland tropical species from Thailand, so quite a warm growing species, and I got this one recently from Gross Rationer in Germany. Nice flowering size plant, so very happy with that. Very interesting little flowers. And next to that is a hybrid, one of the Kramer hybrids, Kieran Kramer. Up above that we've got Paphiopedilum lowii. First time blooming with just a single bloom. Really beautiful flower. I love lowii. It's one of my favourite species. And I was quite surprised that it's already flowering on quite a small plant, albeit with only one flower. Yeah, really happy to have it in flower. I just love the colour combination, and the shape of it is very elegant in my opinion. Really designed by nature, really nice. One of my favourite Paphiopedilum species. And this one here is Esquirreli alba jade is the clonal name. Apparently, I'm not sure exactly how that works, but because I thought it wasn't possible to clone paphs. Maybe it's an offspring of a plant that had that name. But this is a really cool flower, the detail, the colours. Reminds me, looks sort of like it's made out of marzipan or something. It's got that kind of glossy, waxy texture. Sort of looks good enough to eat, but really nice. And I got this as a little seedling. This was not an expensive plant. I got it, I think, about 2 years ago. And it's done really well. This species is one that likes quite cool conditions, especially during the winter, which I don't really give it. But what I do is put it outside in the garden, and I leave it out there well into September, so it gets pretty cold nights by then, and that seemed to be enough to trigger it into flowering. So yeah, that's done well. And yeah, it's a pretty big size flower for the size of the plant. The plant's just a little plant with a big flower, so surprised by that. And then this one up here is a rather, fairly nondescript, I'd say, this one, but the label says amabile, if you can read that, amabile, and it's interesting to see it next to lowii. You can see some kind of resemblance there. But yeah, amabile, I'd say it's one of the lesser Paphiopedilum species. And then these ones were flowering last time as well, the sequential bloomers, so keep on going and going. This one's got 2 flowers on it now, open. Chamberlainianum, I think it is. Yeah, I did describe it last time. And, stretch the arms. So down here, this is a Gongora, which is coming into bloom. I've had this one for many years, but I almost killed it, and it's coming back now. So it'd be nice to see that in bloom, very fragrant. And here, my beloved Phalaenopsis ludemaniana. I just love this. It's fragrant, and the colours just blow me away, the pattern. It's just so nice, and a really vigorous plant. It's got a kaiki on it as well there, so growing a kaiki, some more flowers at the back there. And next to that, a little hybrid, novelty hybrid I suppose you could call it, orange baby, Phalaenopsis orange baby. So this is also fragrant, it has a different kind of fragrance. At first I thought it smelled like very musty kind of fragrance, but it's gotten better over, it's been open for several weeks now, and it's actually not too unpleasant now, I'd say. Yeah, it's okay. And moving over here, we've got a Bromeliad guzmaniana, something like that, opening up. That's my Encyclia vitellina, still going. Been going for some time now. Dendrobium hybrid. Vanda, what was the name of this one? It's a primary hybrid with Ampullaceum, Ascocentrum ampullaceum. Can't read the name of it, but yeah, beautiful colour on that, violet colour. Depending on the light, it's can be ranged from violet to purple, so it's got some lovely effects under different lighting conditions. And this one here opened up is the Phylogeny Lawrenceana, also a beautiful fragrant orchid. The second flower is just about to open up. First one is open. Really a nice fragrance on this, kind of reminds me of jasmine. Yeah, very attractive fragrance. Always got the feeling that this plant kind of struggles a little bit. The pseudobulbs look a bit shriveled, but it's the third time that it's flowered, so it does survive, but I do have the impression that it's not as happy as it could be. This is my Rhinanthera monachica in bloom, full bloom now, just about. Beautiful species and pretty easy to grow, I find. Grow it a bit like a succulent or something. It has very hard leaves, which kind of remind me of a succulent, so lots of sun and lots of heat, basically, and free draining medium that can dries off very quickly. And behind that we've got this beautiful one here, Ascocentrum garreyi. It's kind of tricky to pronounce, but I think that's approximately correct. And it's just so cool. Love the colour on this and the effect of it. It's like sunshine. Just a really nice, if you like Neophynacia fulcata, this is kind of similar in stature, and but just with a bit of colour. And beautiful plant. Looking forward to next time. This is my Cymbidium lowianum in bud. Should be opening up in the next week or two, I guess. Pretty big plant. Need a bit of room for these ones. And this is the one that does very well in the garden in the summer months.